How's you all doing? D5, hello. Boss Banneret. B North, hey Walt, how you doing? Get started here in a second. D Tolson, hello. DG, hello. I know what to bring people in. A giveaway. Giveaway. There we go. That'll bring some people in. So half pounders, what's in the box? These are continuation of the uh, boxes I bought at the York Postcard show. So I think I got three-ish down here. Still got a couple. Hey, everybody, thanks for coming on in. I know it's a rare Tuesday for me. I fought a headache all day Saturday, and the closer the 8 o'clock show came, I was like, I'm not doing it. Hey, Queen Bee, thanks for the share. What is going on? I got like I either have like an eye. There it is. You glasses wearers, you probably can commiserate. You would get like a freaking eyelash stuck to your lenses, and you have no idea where that is. Anywho, so yeah, half pounders. What's in the box? I have no idea what's in the box. You know what? Last show, when was that? Last weekend I did. Um, I have no idea if there's any in these boxes. Yeah, I hate my glasses. Um, so I don't know what's in the box, but last week I think I had half a dozen, four in one lot. But yeah, I've been wearing glasses since I was 4 years old. So 57, 53 years wearing glasses. I tried contacts for a little bit, and then I quit wearing them when I had a soft contact tear into three chunks in my eye, and it took me like an hour of prying to get that out of the eye. So I stopped wearing them. They didn't do much for me. What at $5? $5 for like 50 cards. And the giveaway, as normal, is just like a couple, three cards. And again, I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight. I feel like I'm fighting something again. Yesterday I had to go up and see. I was visiting family in a old folks home, and it's just like a kindergarten where everybody's sick. So, and then hello. So I don't even know what I'm looking at here. So there's Chicago, more Chicago. I think that's Delaware. Yeah, Delaware. Carlsbad Cavern in New Mexico. Real photo foreign. This guy. That's Eddie Cantor and Ton Bremen and more of that guy. We have more Chicago. Some restaurant. Looks like a real photo. May not be. It may be one of those printed ones. No, Illinois, wherever that hotel is, St. Martinsville, Louisiana. There's St. Martinsville, Louisiana. Another St. Martinsville, Louisiana. The Evangelina Oak. Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming on in. Doing half-pound pulls from what's in the box. More St. Martinsville. That is a hotel in somewhere in Kentucky, whatever that one is. Another cave and a cave. And that's Louisville, Kentucky, the reservoir, Fort Thomas, Kentucky. Hey, Steve. Harlan County, Kentucky. There's some real photo of some place, and this place is home of Mary Baker Eddy in Massachusetts. Another Massachusetts. It looks like that's Worcester, Massachusetts, Illinois, Marion, Indiana, Indianapolis, Indiana, Indianapolis, Elkhart, Indiana, Elkhart, Indiana, another Elkhart. That is Elkhart. It was a hotel, YMCA, Elkhart. Another, that's Terre Haute, YMCA. The General Hospital and Grounds in Elkhart, Indianapolis. Get in on that giveaway. Indianapolis. Oh, where's that one? Do you care? I don't know if you care. It's Indiana. Indiana. That is Booth Tarkington, Civil Theater, Civic. Geez, I can't read tonight. I need another drink of beer. Indianapolis, Michigan City, Indiana, Richmond, Indiana, Indianapolis, 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 Vincennes. What's this one? Mitchell, Indiana. That is Purdue University, Angola, Indiana. Valparaiso or Paraiso, however you pronounce it. Spencer, some chippiness across the top. That's Indiana. Abraham Lincoln Hall. Come on, John. Looks like a real photo. Department of Conservation giveaways running. Who's it going to go to? DG Soup. Thank you. That's giveaway DWSUSE. If you happen to be watching over on the YouTubes, you can come on over here and talk to us if you want. Is that what it is? Is that who it is? The Alley from the South, Lincoln City, Indiana, Memorial Court, another real photo, Lincoln City again, Winona Lake, Studebaker Spring, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Hotel, Batesville. Isn't that where the casket company is? Isn't there a Batesville Caskets? This is Winona Lake. Looks like probably Purdue or Tri-State College in Angola. Everybody, thanks for coming on in. Half a pound. What's in the box? I don't know. There's Notre Dame, Plymouth, Mass, Batesville. Is that where they're made? Okay. Boston, Mass. I always see the tractor trailers with the caskets. Mohawk Trail, Massachusetts, same place. And Boston, there's your first 50-ish, 40, 50 cars, probably closer to 50. It's 9 ounces and $5. You can't beat it. I don't know what that breaks down to. Cheap, 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 cheap. So we got a real photo, that Bremen guy. We had some Chicago, and the rest was like, oh, here's some Louisiana, St. Martinsville, Louisiana, and some caves in Kentucky's, and a real photo, and Massachusetts, not working, Illinois, and then a whole bunch of Indiana. Everybody, thanks for coming on in. Indiana, Michigan City, all these cards. A couple real photos right there. And finishing out with Massachusetts. Eric, the reseller, thank you for your first purchase. I appreciate that. Reseller. Appreciate your first purchase. Okay. Next, 9.8 ounces. One feels bigger than the rest. I have 2 boxes kind of like open here, and I'm going to start rotating between the 2. See what's in the other box. Chicago, Chicago, Chicago. That's Mohawk Trail, Lexington, Mass, Corpus Christi. There's Marion, Indiana again. That's some type of formal garden. It says Grassy Fork. Grassy Fork, Martinsville, Indiana, Auburn, Indiana, Lafayette, Indiana. That's Camp Attlebury, Indiana, Angola, Indiana, Indianapolis, Corpus Christi. That is University of Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas. Not sure it's on the back. You can figure that out. These ones look like they came out of a booklet of some sort. Where are they from? More Corpus Christi, Mississippi. That is Branson, Missouri, or near Branson. Not sure. That is JFK Memorial Coliseum in New Hampshire. More caves, caves. You see my finger's not working, right? It looks like New Mexico. More of that Bremen guys. That Bob Hope. Bob Hope. He ran a radio show type of thing. Whole bunch of them. World War II to the 1950s. Chicago. Chicago. Looks like Chicago. Chicago. Des Moines. Hey, Blue Tree. Adam, how you doing? There's Iowa. That's Dubuque. Another Dubuque. That's Davenport. There's Shenandoah, Iowa. That's the Lily Pool and Nursery Gardens Henry Field Seed Company. That may be okay. Let me see. Michigan Avenue, Chicago. I'm going to guess Chicago because that's Chicago and that's Chicago and that's Chicago. A little chippy on that one. Chicago. Looks like Chicago also. Lincoln Park, Washington Park, Murfreesboro, Illinois. is it Kewanee, Illinois? That's the Kewanee Boiler Corporation. Everybody, thanks for coming on in. That's Recruit Review, Great Lakes Naval. It looks like a nuclear. That is a nuclear Commonwealth Edison Company in Chicago. I didn't know there was a one of those up near Chicago. There's Quincy, more Chicago, Marion, Illinois, Danville, Illinois, Cairo, Illinois, Winnetka, I don't know, Illinois. Looks like Chicago, Decatur, Illinois, Evanston, Illinois, Evanston, and that's Northwestern University, Evanston, and Fox River Valley. Peace among the pedals. Hello, I'm sorry, this was like almost 10 ounces, 9.8 ounces, 50 to 60 cards in this lot. Yeah, no clue what's in these boxes. Looks like we're into state views now. But so fair warning about any type of nudity or non-PC type of cards. I don't know what's in here. A lot of Indiana and Illinois was in this batch. Colleges and some Corpus Christi. Again, those came out of some type of bigger booklet. New Mexico caves, and then a Tom Bremen show. Hot puff corn. Hello. Chicago, and then some Iowa, Dubuque, and Davenport, and Shenandoah. That may be okay. I'm not sure about the Henry Field Seed Company. There are some seed companies can do very well. D5, thank you. That's 2, and that goes to D5. So we'll give it a while here, see how I do. I do have my liquid refreshment. Keep me company. 9 ounces. We're going to kick this up a notch. 10.8 ounces. So again, around 50, 60 cards. Nolans, more Nolans, New Orleans, more of the same. Cemetery, it's New Orleans. So I will say something different. Oh, yep, thank you. New Orleans, Chicago, 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 Chicago. Chicago. That's that Kewanee. I don't know if that's correct. It's probably something completely different, but I'm going to say Kewanee, Illinois. There's LaSalle, some type of high school. Looks like a church almost, or a courthouse. We have Chicago, more Chicago. There's New York, New York, New York City, Buffalo. There it is, Niagara Falls, Albany, New York City, Glen Falls, New York, Troy, New York, Catskills, New York, New York City. It looks like Chautauqua. Looks like Wall Street. Doesn't look like that anymore. It's all like computer monitors. I watched something where they explained all the hand signals that they used to do. Kind of interesting. Landmarks of New York City. That's Columbia University. That's New York City. There's something stuck into the back. Ellis Island's there. You're from the Catskills? Okay, bring them home. Let me see. Trinity Church, New York. Something stuck on the back of that one. New York City, Schenectady. There's Catskill Mountains. This is Hotel St. George, Leeds, Catskill Mountains. There's Buffalo. Nice old cars. We have City College of New York. Looks like New York City, probably New York City. Columbia University. Looks like there was a corner chip. Aerial view, New York. We had a cool blimp up there, or dirigible. Cool. Syracuse, dual view banner greetings. Kingston, New York. Binghamton. There's Nolans, more New Orleans, more New Orleans, more New Orleans. Same. That's the Mint in New Orleans. Same. New Orleans, Elks Home, New Orleans, Palm Garden in New Orleans. A lot of New Orleans cards. Lafayette Square, Napoleon House. Looks like paper, might be paper loss. Excuse me. New Orleans. That's a residence on Charles Avenue, New Orleans. There you go. Ohio. Cool. And here we go. This one's running 10.8 ounces. They're started off with New Orleans. And then we went into, where do we go? Then we have Chicago in here, a whole bunch of New Orleans to start. Yeah, we went into Chicago, and then some Illinois, back to Chicago, and a whole bunch of New York and Buffalo, Niagara Falls, Albany, and a whole bunch of New York there. New York, 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 New York. All these New York, and then back down to Nolens somewhere along in here. Jody Squared, I see you went in. Jody Squared, got it. Thank you, Jody. What's your Jody? What's your little profile? Okay, okay. Merry Christmas. My when it flashed up, it to me. Okay, when it first flashed up, it kind of looked like the clown from the movie It. It was just that I just saw white, look like a big white head. So you should change. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I mean, Christmas is okay. The It clown would be Pennywise would be fun. Jody, Jody, Jody. Only two Jodys. Oh, okay, what else we got in this? Oh, yeah, I said I was going to change boxes. So, oh, let me see. What do we got? Maybe I'll pull from a couple boxes. That's 8 ounces, 9.2. 9 point. Oh, come on, John. You can grab a bigger handful than that. 10 ounces. Oh, was it? Oh, okay, cool. That would be a cool Christmas special. So we have foreign. There's a foreign real photo. That is Christiana. So is that Norway? I want to say Norway. Real photo, little crease up there. Another real photo, aerial view of. Oh, it's from the ship. The Lloyd Bremen line, Burson. I'm not sure where that is, but a real photo. Avaca. I don't know. Foreign. Malta, foreign. Malta, foreign. Looks foreign. Oh boy, I can't quite read that one. World's Fair Coliseum, maybe? Hmm. Somewhere in Holland. That's an interesting card. I just sold a New York. If you don't follow me on YouTube, I just sold a 1939 New York World's Fair card for 170 bucks. Marken Holland. Foreign. Amsterdam, foreign. Looks foreign. There's a Lemon Hill, Philly. Oh, that's been repaired. No, that's just the tape. It looks like old Saran wrap or something. Card's probably in good condition. A little bit of something on there. Glitter. That's Philly. Bellevue. Not sure. Not my prices. Philadelphia. Looks Philadelphia. Philadelphia, 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 Philadelphia. That's Pittsburgh. That is the Allegheny Market. More Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. You didn't have that one. I have looked through. I was telling my wife what it sold for, and I know over 28 years I've looked through multi millions of postcards, and I've seen thousands and thousands and thousands of New York World's Fair postcards. And I saw that one and hadn't seen it before, so I knew it had to be something special. Anyway, Pittsburgh, interior of a bank in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, there's a shopping mall, 1950s, nice cars, North Hills. Up corner missing out of that one. So when there's a corner missing, I'll add a couple more. That's Paducah, Kentucky, Fort Knox, Kentucky. Somewhere in Kentucky, Owensboro, maybe. Louisville, Kentucky, Paducah again, Paris, Kentucky, YMCA, Greyhound Station, nice old cars, Pittsburgh, another one of those, a little bit of damage, Pittsburgh, the incline plane, Washington incline, got some advertising, Walker Soap, bookbinders in Philly, nice bookbinders, linen card there, restaurant, Philly, Greed's Deeds, hello. This is Elks or Eagles? I think it's Elks. Yeah, look at the Elks. So that's kind of cool. Embossed, 1907 Philly Court of Honor for that. Let me see. We got more Philly. That's a free college for orphan boys. Philly, old stuff. Philly, Ben's. Oh man, another has some corners missing. We have Albany, New York, Haverhill, Mass, Boston, Mass. That's I think this is. Oh, I thought this was Jamestown. It's a Penn Treaty Monument in Philly. That's the first U.S. mint. What are these? It's Philly. There's a hotel in Philly. Philly. Philly, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania law here. Pittsburgh. The Norse Room and Hotel Fort Pitt. Hotel. More Philly. Fairmount Park in Philly. Looks like Pittsburgh. There's the Norse Room again. Uh, Motel in Pittsburgh. Motel. That's a Pittsburgh motel. And leather looks like Pittsburgh. Let me see. I think so. So I added some, and that put it up to 11.6 ounces. And this one is running. So we had some foreign up front. I think this is Norway, Christiana. I think Norway. Not sure where this is. Oh, it may be Germany, Bremen. Aerial view, real photo. Some more foreign here. Foreign. And then a lot of Philly and Pittsburgh in here. Might have been a Paducah. Oh, yeah, that's right. There were some Kentucky ones in here. That's a hospital in East Liberty. It's Liberty. It's not East Liberty. It's East Liberty. They all kind of go together. Pittsburgh, pretty cool shopping strip mall. And that one has some damage, so I put in some Kentucky. We had some, yep, thank you, D5, appreciate that. What was that, number 4? And that was D5. And anybody who is a member of the my YouTube channel, I have like 2 videos. I did 4 videos today for the YouTube. Oh, that's right. I'm switching boxes here. Nah, screw it, John. Kind of keep the one thing. All over the place. Ooh, geez, 11 ounces. A lot of postcards. But yeah, I did 4 videos. Probably well over an hour worth of talking in here. I'm going to be talking tonight. Lansing, Michigan. What I say, 10 or 11 ounces on this one. There's Cleveland, Ohio, Dearborn, Michigan, Camden, New Jersey. Gettysburg looks like it came out of a booklet. Cleveland, Ohio, and bad. Got some paper stuck to the back. Terre Haute, Indiana, same place. Lafayette, Indiana. Washington, Indiana. That's Purdue University, Lafayette, Indianapolis. And that's Fort Wayne, Indianapolis. That looks like Philly. Yep, Philly. New York City, Niagara Falls, love it. Pittsburgh, Mass. Boston, Mass. Unknown, Mass. Worcester. We have Cambridge, Mass. Cambridge. There's Kentucky. Hodgenville. Everybody, thanks for coming on in. Appreciate you being here doing almost half pound or over half pound pools now. It was like 11 or 12 ounces. Mystery boxes, all postcards, I think. I don't know what's going to be in them. Louisville, Cave. That's Onyx Cave in Kentucky. Same. The Great Onyx Cave. A whole bunch of those. More of those. Lake Charles, Louisiana. That is Lake Charles, Louisiana. McNeese State College, Nolens Airport. St. Martinsville, Louisiana. Nashua, Iowa. Oops, something on the back. Little Brown Church in the Vale. Someone just stuck that on the back. Kansas City, University of Kansas Hospital. World's largest well, Greensburg, Kansas. There's Fort Riley, Kansas. Manhattan, Kansas, the center of the United States. Council Groves, Kansas. Marysville, Kansas Church, a couple of those. The Christian Church. Marysville, Kansas. More of that's Missouri. Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City, Kansas City. Probably Kansas City. That's St. Augustine, Florida. Lenox, Mass. Plymouth, Mass. Boston, Mass. And Boston, Mass. So there you go. 60 to 60 plus, 70 cards maybe. And this one's running. I need a drink. There we go. We had New Jersey. That one has some issues. We had Indiana, Indiana, Philly, New York, Boston, Mass, Kentucky, a whole bunch of Kentucky, a whole bunch of caves from Kentucky, Great Onyx Cave, Louisiana, Iowa, Kansas, Turquoise Mountain, hello, Kansas City, and all those ones. Finger goo. I don't know if I told you I got like 2 boxes of finger goo for Christmas. New finger goo. Moving pictures. Hello. This is 12 ounces of postcards, 60-ish, 70, something like that. Mix, Kansas, Philly, Missouri, all sorts of places. All that many. Whole bunch of caves in Kentucky. Blue Tree, thank you. What is that? 5 Blue Tree. So I'm actually now working from 3 boxes. So let's grab one over here on the left. Looks like it might be foreign. So we'll do 10 ounces, almost 10 ounces. Now it's 10 ounces. Yeah, there's at least one real photo in there. Norfjord. So is that Norway? God, he looks like almost like a leprechaun type of guy. I'm gonna say, yeah, Norway, Norway. Norway. Probably that looks very Norwegian. Norway. Probably Norway. Looks like some tape on the back. Norway. Yeah, Christian in Norway. That thing, more Norway. I don't know. I don't think I've sold many. Norway, Oslo's good. I know that. I've sold real photos from Oslo. Ouch, mother effer. Let me see. I don't know where this is. Bergen waterfront scene. There's writing on the back. It might. Yeah, it looks like Norway again. Norway, unknown. There's a real photo. Norway. Came from an album or a booklet. There's a real photo. That's Bergen's Museum. Real photo. Bergen something. Real photo. Not sure, but it's a real photo. Norway. Wow, a lot of Norway. Another real photo. Something. I can't read it. I'm thinking it's Norway. Real photo. Looks like a repeat. Yeah, this might be like an all Norway. Yeah, I think that does say Norway. There's a real photo. Probably Norway. Well, I hope you guys like Norway. I'm thinking this is all Norway. And Norway's starting to sound. No way, I know. It's starting to sound funny because I've been saying Norway so many times. Corner missing on that one. It says 1951. That doesn't seem right. Oh, 1921. I need new eyes. Yep, I'm gonna say this is all Norway. I don't know. It might be hand tinted or hand colored. I don't think it's a real photo. I think it's just hand colored. There's a just regular old photograph. Norway looks Norway-ish. There's Oslo. That one might do okay. I've done okay with Oslo, but you all can look it up. That's old 1890s, maybe 1902. Another real photo. Another Norway. Real photo of Oslo. Again, Oslo may be doing okay. Same skiing people. And another real photo. Wow, it's 10 ounces of pretty much all Norway. Whole bunch of real photos. See what you think about Norway. Like I said, I don't sell it. I just don't. I just have so much other stuff. I have nothing against Norway. Be kind of cool to visit, I think. Whole bunch of real photos in here somewhere of Norway, Bergen. Don't know Norwegian towns. Norway, Norway. Real photo, Norway. Real photo. That was not a real photo. That's a real photo. That's a real photo. Real photo. Not. There's a real photo. Real photo. Real photo. Real photo. Real photo. And rest. Norway. So three of those. There might. That's a regular photograph. There's Norway real photo. There's Oslo real photo. Again, do your research, but if I remember right, Oslo can do pretty well. Panoramic view of Oslo, probably from the 50s. I'm not sure. Who got that one? Turquoise Mountain, first purchase. I appreciate that. Hope you sell enough, and I hope they go for good money. You can buy a trip to Norway. How's that sound? That sounds excellent. Turquoise Mountain. Okay, I'm just going to rotate between the three boxes. Let's see. What's a big handful? Oh, that's a huge handful. Well, not that big. 10.6 ounces. Let me see. McKinley is in Buffalo. No, nothing. I have nothing pulled out. I have nothing curated like that. This is just pulling whatever's in the box. Who's this dude? That is uh, Roger Jespin. I don't know who that is. Hundreds, U.S. Senate somewhere. I have no idea. Who are these guys? They look fun. That is Christmas in Seattle. Christmas isn't Christmas without a day at Frederick and Nelson. I wonder if it's like a department store. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going. There's caves in Kentucky, Missouri, Magnolia Motel in Vicksburg, Mississippi, Silver Spring entrance sign, Rock Island, Illinois. Oh, these are very yellowed sleeve. Look at that color. Ugh. I don't know if they were made that way or they're just aging that way. Postcard looks fine under it. Merrill, Wisconsin Courthouse, Lookout Mountain, hand colored. Hotel Grafton in DC, hand colored Albert type. Oh, thank you, DG. Thank you for the card stay purchase. I'm hearing good things about them. Shell's new cafeteria. That is a diamond. It didn't photograph very well. There's a Diamond Motel. There's a motel, another motel. That is a hotel in Parsons, Kansas. That's Lake Stevens, Washington. Menorah Bread? I don't know what that is. What is that? Omaha Student Center, Creighton University, Beals Bar and Grill. Was that like I don't know what that is. There's aircraft. United Airlines, 1953, Convair airline issued. Oklahoma City Governor's Mansion, Magnolia Plantation. We got some farming. Red Rocks, Colorado, some lake in Colorado. We got crocodigators and more crocodigators and crocodigators and crocodigators and greyhounds and humor. Courthouse in Ottumwa, Ottawa, Kansas. Something about Christmas in Boynton Beach, Florida. It's like a postcard club, maybe. Gord Fortune. No, it's not. Stump Up Joy. I don't know what that. What is that thing? Is that like a peg leg? It looks like a peg leg. I don't know what this is. Don't know what that. Well, there's two of them, so now we got to find out. Oh, that's Sarcoxy. Sarcoxy, Missouri. Got some advertising for some Honda CVCC 5-speed 1977 Honda, Uniontown, PA. Uniontown Country Club, PA. Summit Hotel, Uniontown, PA. Uniontown, PA. Hotel, that's Gorley's Lake Hotel interior. Hotel Summit, aerial view of Uniontown, PA, Uniontown, PA, Hojo's, 1950s cars, Braddock's grave near Uniontown. No mosquitoes and no hay fever at this place. National Highway, Uniontown, PA, Fayetteville County, Uniontown, PA. Nice interior lobby. Street view, East Fayette Street, Uniontown, PA. Got some Disney. I think this is all bus transportation now. Great Meadows, Fort Necessity, real photo, Uniontown, Uniontown, PA, another Disney, Uniontown, PA, Uniontown, PA, Uniontown, PA, Uniontown, PA, St. Augustine, Florida, and Uniontown, PA. That many, 10 ounces. This one's running. We had Buffalo. We were this running for senator. Iowa. There it is, Iowa. And these minstrels, Old World Shop, 7th floor, somewhere in Seattle. We got some caves, Missouri, Vicksburg, Miss, Florida, Rock Island, California, Wisconsin, hand colored. It's a nice hand colored one from DC. Cafeteria in DC, I think. Some motels, Kansas stuff, airline issued plane, farming, Red Rocks, Colorado. Oh, wow. Thank you, Walt. I missed something. 7, and that is Walt. Okay, where'd that one come from? Well, let's go back to foreign. Oh, yeah. I don't know if this is foreign or not. 10.7 ounces. What do we got in here? Oh, decent amount of real photos. Where are they, though? I don't know. Or I can't read. That's M Funchal. I can't quite know. I don't know where that is. Nice foreign dress. Portuguese. Maybe Portugal. Nice foreign dress there. We got more foreign dress. The Azores, Porto, someplace. I don't know. Porto, wherever that is. More nice foreign dress cards with a nice stamp on front. Maybe Portugal. Looks like a real photo. Is a real photo from where? I do not know. Some boats there. Lisbon, Sintra. More foreign cars. Foreign dress. Real photo. This looks like something Mediterranean. I have no clue. It's a real photo. Another real photo. Another real photo. Costa del Sol or do Sol, Portugal. Maybe these are all Portugal. Santiago something or other. I can't read it. Lisbon, Lisboa. Another real photo. Tinted real photo. Costa del Sol. I think that was Portugal. No clue. No clue. You can probably figure it out on the back. I don't know. I have no clue where these places are. Madeira. 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 Looks like a real photo. Sintra, no clue where that is. Foreign, Madeira, however you pronounce it. Same place. Lisboa, which I think is Lisbon, isn't it? Lisboa. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. More Lisboa. Cool stamps, Lisboa, same thing. Lisbon. Lisboa is Lisbon or Lisboa. Whole bunch of Lisbon or Lisboa, Portugal. I like the stamps on the front. 1923 Portugal aerial view. Looks like it might be sent from the same person. Porto, Portugal. Looks like Azores. Another real photo. That's Legends Field. Azores. And Azores. So 10 ounces of foreign cards. Decent amount of real photos. This one's running. I think it's mostly going to be Portugal. Pretty cool national dress. Some of these can do okay. I think again Portugal. Real photo there. Real photo. Real photo. Real photo. Real photo. Real photo. Real photo. Tinted or hand colored, whatever you want to call it. Another real photo there. Portugal, Azores, Lisboa. Looks like you get the writing's the same. I'm thinking those are coming from one person. Use Google Lens. Don't be afraid of foreign cards. You can do really, really well with foreign cards. Another real photo, Azores, and all those ones right there. Kelly knows. Yum. Thank you, Kelly. Come back when you get them listed and tell everybody. Yeah, I know. Let everybody know how much money you made off of those. Thank you, Kelly. Okay, we'll go back to this box. Oh, that's only 9.5 ounces, John. We can go higher. We can go to 11. What the hell? 11. League Island. We have League Island's Naval Yard in Philly. That's a state of Pennsylvania. No, that's the Wilson. Yeah, Wilson line. State of Pennsylvania, Navy, League Island, Naval Yard in Philly. That's, excuse me, Cramps Navy Yard. Oh, you take one swig of beer and now I'm. Anyway, that's the girls' normal school. That's Philly. That's Philly. That's Philly. That's Uniontown again, Uniontown, PA. Definitely some bad creasing right there. That is Lynchburg, Virginia. Bad creasing. That is bituminous. Looks like it's macadam. So it's advertising, but yeah, it's kind of creased up. I'd still sell it. Nice advertising for paving. I don't think you see too many of those. There's Philly. There's Philly. There's Philly. Curtis Publishing in Philly. Philly. Strawberry Mansion in Philly. Elevator Railroad in Philly. That's cool. Philadelphia. Oh, look at it. Ben Franklin is the P. There's Philly. Here's Philly. That's the zoo in Philly. That's more Philly. Nice street view in Philly. Philly. This is Washington Crossing. Yeah, Washington Crossing, PA. Wilkinsburg, PA. Wellsboro, PA. Washington, PA Motel. Washington Motel in PA. Wilkinsburg, PA. Pioneer Grill in Washington, PA. Everybody, thanks for coming on in. Like 10 ounces of random draw postcards. Washington, another motel. Wilkes-Barre, PA. There's Wilkes-Barre, PA. This is the Westinghouse Air Brake Works it's near Pittsburgh. Here's Washington, PA. Another motel, Wildmerding. I can't pronounce it. Waynesburg, PA. Waynesburg, PA. Cedar Motor Lodge, York, PA. Country Club in York, Pennsylvania Turnpike map. That's the national highway between Uniontown and Brownsville, PA. That is the PA Turnpike and Lincoln Highway. Donna, that's in Lincoln, or that's PA Turnpike. That place too. That looks like a Lincoln Highway. Nope, that's a turnpike. That's a turnpike. That's a turnpike. Hojo's on Turnpike. Same. New Jersey and Ohio. That is the Nemacolin. Nemacolin Country Club in Washington, PA. Cumberland, Maryland. National Highway. So we got like a national highway run here. National Highway, National Highway, National Highway east of Cumberland, Maryland. Same place, kind of different view. Same thing. National Highway. National Highway, Keystone 80, Interstate 80, Schuylkill River Expressway near Philly, Philly, League Island, and League Island again in Philly. So all these postcards, it's running. So we had Philly, some boats in Philly and Philly and Philly, Philly and Philly and Uniontown, PA. Too bad it's creased. Tarvia. preserves roads, prevents dust. So you got the Lynchburg, Virginia, where it was used. I'd still list it. Definitely denote that it's creased all to hell, but nice advertising for macadam and paving. And more Philly and Philly and Philly and Washington Crossing, some motels in Pennsylvania. And then we had some National Highway and Turnpike stuff. All these cards here. It is cold in this basement. I can't find my Penguins blankie. I have no idea where my Penguins blankie went. All these cards right here. do, 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 do. Hopefully everybody's had a good week. It does feel weird that I'm doing. Thank you, Walt, that I'm doing a show on a Tuesday. To think I used to do 2-3 hour shows a week. Oi, I don't know if I have that in me anymore. What was this? Number 9 or a 7? That looks like a 9. Okay, we did that box. Let's go back to this box. This is 10 ounces. We have Cemetery in Nolens. Back to New Orleans. Same place, same place, same place, same. Whole bunch of views from New Orleans. That's the girls' high school. Some statue, New Orleans hospital, St. Charles Avenue or Street, City Hall, Customs House. It says amusement park. Amusement park at Spanish Fort. It doesn't look like very much fun. I don't know what's going on there. Annie, hello. This is 10 ounces. There's La Jolla College. So far, this lot is a lot of Nolens. Swimming pool at Audubon Park, Girls College, Newcomb School, French Court, Napoleon's House again, Lafayette Hotel, Loyola University, Jackson Square, all New Orleans so far. Moonlight on the Mississippi, Loyola College, Mitiera, whatever, it's a cemetery, famous one. That's Massachusetts. That's Provincetown, Massachusetts, and Boston and Peabody. And that's Kentucky, dining room somewhere, the old Kentucky home. Same place. Where we got here? Brea, Kentucky, probably all Kentucky. Boone Tavern, I'm sure Kentucky. Coffee shop, motel. I'm gonna say we're in Kentucky here. Frankfort, Kentucky. There's Winthrop, Maine. Some cemetery, Kentucky. Everybody, thanks for coming on in. Bluegrass Stock Farm in Kentucky. Hotel Beecher in Somerset, Kentucky. Mayfield, Kentucky. Hey, Ben. How you doing? There's Kentucky. This is the same hotel in Somerset, Kentucky. Henderson, Kentucky. Not sure. Fulton, Kentucky. Paducah Churches. More of the cave, the Onyx Cave. There is a breeze blowing down here. I'm in the basement. Onyx Cave, Mammoth Cave, Bardstown, and Waterloo, Iowa. 10 ounces of that stuff. Here's it's running. Whole bunch of Nolans up here. Nolans. That was like 4 months ago I was in Nolans. Jeez. No one likes Nolans? New Orleans there. And then we had some Massachusetts. And then Kentucky. Ellen, hello. More Kentucky and Kentucky and Kentucky and Kentucky. Paducah and the caves. Bardstown. There you go. 10 ounces. Again, 50 to 60 cards. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. There's a lot. There's probably 60. I kind of lost count. My fingers are not working tonight. But all those going to nope. Oh yes, you had me there. Oh my goodness. Sorry, J Hoke. Thank you. That was number 10. Okay, what have we drawn from? Did we just go from that? Let's see. Estonia. Estonia? Finland. I'm just pulling out some of the out of this box. I don't know if there's I don't like selling those because well, it's just what, it's a preference of mine. Doesn't mean it's a preference of yours. So it's 12 ounces. It's these booklets. I guess it'll ship. I don't like because sometimes they're like an inch longer and it kind of throws off the packing, but I could cry about it. It's more Malta. That's Malta. Is it a real photo? Might be no, that's not a real photo. That's more Malta. That looks like Malta. Same Malta. 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 Never heard. I mean, I've never been to Malta, obviously. What's that part of? You don't hear about Malta in the news much, do you? That's Magic Gardens somewhere. That looks like a real photo. That looks like yes, Malta milk. Close, Ben. We got some real photos where I do not know. Maybe it's Malta. Marfa. Malta, 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 Malta. Yeah, probably. More Malta. Wow, we got a nice Malta lot here. I have no idea how well Malta postcards sell, if they even sell. But there's a shit ton here. There's 10 ounces of Malta cards. Is that Malta? That is Malta also. We got the people of Malta. Maltese lace woman. Now, is this where the Maltese Falcon? No, wait, that's Star Wars, isn't it? That's the Millennium Falcon. Oh, boy. Never mind. There's a real photo from Malta. Another Malta real photo. Wow, I just got like a perfume smell. Wonder if we had if my ghost is back. But yeah, it was like a woman's perfume. But I don't. Where the hell is that coming from? Oh, that's so weird. Maltese lace, real photo, real photo. Yeah, I'm getting like a really strong. Well, no, it's a perfume smell, but it's not coming from the cards. That might be a tinted real photo. There's another Malta real photo. It's really it's really weird. Malta, Malta is going to be all Malta. It's going to be all Malta, 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 and a real photo. No, just really weird smell. I mean, it's a very pleasant uh, lady's perfume. I just don't know where it's coming from. And I've talked before that my basement may be haunted. The souvenir folder, all Malta, several real photos. Kelly's going to take a chance on Malta. I mean, you guys got like 10 seconds left. You can do a quick research on eBay and see how Malta. There's half a dozen real photos from Malta. Malta, Malta, Malta. Yeah, there you go. Malta, Malta, Malta. Hmm. I wonder what spirit came to visit me. Now I don't smell it. Strange. Thank you, Kelly. Hope you do well with Malta. I don't think I've ever listed a Malta postcard. Okay, let's go to this box. 10 ounces on the dot. What do we got here? Dubuque, Iowa. A little chippy, a little soft around the corners. Kansas City, Kansas. Ottumwa, Iowa. Northwood, Iowa. Des Moines, Iowa. Hospital. Looks like somewhere in Iowa. That is Sioux City. Government Island, unsure. Council Bluffs, Iowa. Sioux City. Sioux City. Council Bluffs. That looks like Kentucky. Louisville, Kentucky. Swampscott, Mass. Trips, hello. Doing postcard draws. This is 10 ounces from an unknown box. DeWitt, Iowa. Iowa Mutual Insurance Company. School for Boys or somebody in Louisville. There's Columbus, Mansfield. Nice street view. Academy of the Sacred Heart. Well, we could look where. Oh, they're stuck together. That is in Grand Coteau in Louisiana. It's a boarding and day school for girls. Looks like the same place. Same place. Lexington, Mass. Is it Opelousas? Where's this one then? Oh, that's same girls' school. Opelousas. There's back to Nolans. More Norlands. Oh, that's where I stayed 4 months ago. Pretty cool hotel. Roosevelt. Nolans. Same. Canal Street. Same New Orleans. That is Old Orchard Beach, Maine. Old Orchard House, Portland, Maine. Portland. Hotel Chamberlain. Talked about that in my morning. For the members. Yeah, I talked about that. Kennebunkport, Maine, same place. Somewhere in Maine. Bahaba, Maine. Louisville, Kentucky. Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Excuse me. Spindletop Stock Farm in Kentucky. Lexington, Kentucky. Making moonshine in Kentucky. Corbin, Kentucky. Ashland, Kentucky. Bowling Green, Kentucky. Same place. Fort Thompson, I think that was. More moonshine. Motel in Eddyville. And night scene on Ohio River. Stacy and Trips, hello. 10 ounces. Here we go. We had Iowa, Missouri, more Iowa. More Iowa. It's the Iowa pulling this whole lot down, isn't it? Kentucky, Mass. Okay. Yeah, it was it's just one of those. I'm usually not a fan of those old, turn of the century hotels that they bring up to modern standards. I'm usually not a fan of those, but really enjoyed the Roosevelt. It's a what's the uppity oh hell, high chain in hotel chains. Shit. Asked Waldorf Astoria. It was like the best price on like Priceline or something like that. You buy 3 nights, you get a fourth night free type of thing. Anyway, all these cards right here. We had a whole bunch of Iowa. And it was very close to the main drag there. Is that Canal Street? Yeah, I think that was it. I don't know. I had a good time. Then we had Maine. All these cards. Bahaba. And a whole bunch of Kentucky. J-Hoke. Thank you. Here, we're going to do an everyone, and then I'll do buyer's appreciation. Beale Street, Bourbon Street. Okay, yeah, Beale Street. I've been on both. Yeah, Bourbon Street, it's so small. But yeah, Beale Street. I went walking on Beale Street. I enjoyed my time, and I was in Memphis. No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking I've been to Memphis, but I was thinking Nashville. But I've enjoyed time in both places. Been to Nashville a couple times. It's one thing I didn't like my work, but I sure did like traveling for work. Traveled everywhere. What was this? 12 ounces? 11 ounces. 11 ounces on the dot? No. Where's this one? That's Pittsburgh Incline. That's an interesting view. Stephen Foster, isn't that Florida? Highland Park. No, that says Pittsburgh. That's bus terminal in Pittsburgh. That's Pittsburgh and more Pittsburgh. That's Heinz something Pittsburgh. Tux Philly. Pittsburgh is Central Avenue. More Pittsburgh. Philly, 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 Philly. Benjamin's Grave in Philly. Philly, Philly, Philly. This is a free library in Philly. There's the rock. Make that. Excuse me. Docks at League Island, Philly. Delaware River Bridge, Philly, Philly. That is some Cafe Lorraine in Philly, Philly. Krugler's Philly, Philly, Philly. Everybody, thanks for coming on in. Doing this is what 11 ounces of postcards. This looks like it's a lot of Philadelphia restaurants in Philly, 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 Philly. I see that the Eagles lost. My wife was a little upset. Grove, oh, that's Williams Grove Park near Philly, Philly, Philly. Real photo, Lutz, 1940 Lutz, real photo of Philadelphia. Is it Ben Franklin Parkway? University, something in Philly, Cramps Shipyard, Philly, Philly, Philly. Private mailing card, Philly. Philly, whole bunch of Philly, Philly, Philly. John Wanamaker Store, Philly, Philly. That's the Mint in Philly. Wow, Pittsburgh and Philly and Bedford, Virginia. Let me see. Newark, Ohio, Philly, Philly, Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh. Oh, yeah. All those cards. Giveaways running. Buyer's appreciation after this. We had start off at Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh. A whole bunch of Pittsburgh and a whole bunch of Philly. Philly and Pittsburgh, Philly and Pittsburgh. I know which one's the better of the two. That's my opinion, but true. Philly, Philly, Philly. Real photo, Philly. And more Philly. Did I say Honolulu? No, was that Houtsdale? I don't know. Lincoln Highway, all those cards, Philly and Pittsburgh fighting it out. All that. Thank you, Walt. Appreciate that. What was that? That was 13. Going to Walt. Everything should be out tomorrow. Might be in the afternoon, but it'll get out tomorrow. Yay, filled a box. It's always good. Let me get to this box. I don't think I've been in this box. Ooh, that's a big one. What do we get here? That's man, it looks so much bigger in my hands. 12 ounces, 12.7. Boy, oh, I know. I was waiting for that. Can't scan these ones. Oh, it's delaminating. I would reglue that. But these are little fold outs, mini scenes from Philly, and then that little last. But yeah, I'd definitely glue that. Patented on 1905 souvenir card. Oh, someone's gonna win something. J Hook won the everybody giveaway. Let me get that back in. J Hook, let me get your giveaway. J Hook. That was a giveaway. Just again, little stack of cards. Thank you. Or if you need a lot of them, go to cardstay.net. Cardstay.net. Oh, and yeah, thank you, Steve. I did get a couple sales from Florida people, which is awesome. Germantown, the old Mary Maid Tavern. Oh, I was going to run here. Oh, there we go. Everyone giveaway. This says Philadelphia series across the bottom. Germantown. Looks like it's advertising. Special or a salesman type of sample. More Philadelphia. More Philadelphia. Philadelphia. Philly. Boy, a lot of Philly. Another one that's taped the saran wrap or whatever's taped up. More Philly. More Philly. More Philly. There's Pittsburgh. Hotel Pittsburgher. It's not like their wow. It sounds like their conference room. Got old metal chairs. That does not look very comfy. Hmm. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh Colonial Inn. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. Fort Pitt Hotel in Pittsburgh. Same place, different view. Same place, different view. Hotel Shenley. Pittsburgh. Fort Pitt. Oh, nice. They do work. I'm sure there's some design flaws. More Pittsburgh. North Room again. Three River Stadium torn down. More Pittsburgh. More Pittsburgh. McKay Company in Pittsburgh. Hotel Fort Pitt. The Czech Room. University of Pittsburgh. Here's Philadelphia. 1926. 250th or 275th anniversary. More Pittsburgh. That looks like Pittsburgh. That's Pittsburgh. Coke oven. Or the furnace. That's in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. The Point. Pittsburgh. 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 What's this one? That's the Union Trust Company of Pittsburgh. Blast furnace, or that's the Elise Furnace by Night. A little chippy on the corners. That one too. Awesome. Thank you. More Pittsburgh and Pittsburgh. Phillies Greens Hotel. Never heard of it. Philly. Pittsburgh. 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 Highland Park, Pittsburgh. That is the Carnegie Lake. Pittsburgh. This hotel is in Philadelphia. Philadelphia, Philly, 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 and Philly. Not sure. I didn't see it. Philly, probably Philly or Pittsburgh. That's what we're into here. Lots of Philly here. Bookbinders, Philly. Sansom House in Philly. Flower Week card. Oh, that could be interesting. Oh, Founders Week. There it is. 225th, 1908. I usually see the 1926 ones. Oh, that's a little chippy. The Lit Brothers, yo. Kansas City, Kansas City, Kansas City. The Elks. I'm at Lit's. That's a shame that's department store. Anyway, Philly, 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 and Philly. And this one is running buyer's appreciation. Get in on that. 9 people. Did I do it as? Oh man, I hope I did it as buyers only. Is it buyers only? Can only buyers enter? Someone just got out and left. A whole bunch of Pittsburgh, and it's at everyone. Uh-oh. I thought it was a. Well, it's going to be everyone then. I thought it was a. Oh, I'm sorry. So I'm running two every. Thank you, because I'm glad you said something, because I was going to give that. I have getting ready to pull out a stack of cards for the giveaway. So this is everyone. It's like that little three card pack. So I will run a buyer's appreciation after this. Pittsburgh and Philly here. So you got this souvenir folder one. I would just re-glue it and take some pictures. Can't scan it. I don't think that's going to go through your scanner. You could try. I don't think it's going to work. Pittsburgh and Philly here. Pittsburgh and Philly. And then everybody giveaway. Yeah, someone entered and left. There's 16 people and only 8 entries. Wow, I lost. So I don't get too many. I don't get the big crowds like on a Saturday, huh? I'll still have a Saturday show, I believe. And maybe I'll only go for a little bit longer here tonight. Or we might go longer. I don't know. J Hope, appreciate it. What number is that? 14 of 34. 14. Right on yourself, John. Okay. A little bit longer, anyway. We are up to 11 ounces. Who got that one? Granny. Where'd my everybody card? Everybody, thank you. I keep on writing all over myself. Okay, let's get this one right. I got to run this one. Or did I run this one? I'm so freaking discombobulated. Buyers. I've not run this one, right? Or did I? I need a lot of help tonight. Let me see. J Hope won the last one, which was that one. So I've not run this one yet. Or have I? Fuck. Help? No, I've not run this one. Okay. It's running now. Oh, because we haven't looked at it. Because my God, I'm an idiot. This is Wellsboro. It's running, and I haven't shown it yet. Wellsboro. Oh my God, it might be time to quit. Pittsburgh. Oh, it might be a good one for someone because I didn't fricking show it. Philly. Oh my God, the struggle is real. There's Pittsburgh. It's Pittsburgh. There's a real photo in Philly from Lutz, Philadelphia. Bookbinders, nice restaurant interior. Pittsburgh. It's the same stuff. Pittsburgh and Philly and Pittsburgh 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 and Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh. Some rhododendrons, Pennsylvania stuff. Wow. Yeah, I'm not paying attention either. There we go. D5. That was yeah, I have to audition for new mods, huh? Thank you, D5. I'll get my head out of my ass here, maybe. 15. Jeez. Oh, well, let's go back to foreign then. Why not? Get some real photos. I don't like the big ones. Okay. 12 ounces, maybe a foreign. I don't know. Let me see. This will be. Yeah, there's the buyer's appreciation giveaway. That stack right there. Looks like maybe Pittsburgh. Hey, guess what? We're going back to Norway. There's Oslo, real photo. Probably there's a tinted real photo. Christiana. So back to Norway. I'm thinking Norway is a real photo. Probably Norway. Norway real photo. Norway real photo. Norway real photo. Same. Same. There's Oslo again. I think we had that view. Another Oslo real photo. Another Oslo. Another Norway. That's cool trolley cars in Bergen. Real photo. Real photo. Norway. Here's another real photo. Norway. I'm not sure about that. I mean, it's Norway, but not a real photo. There's a real photo. Might be. Printed real photos. Whoever she is, maybe she's from Norway. Norway. Like a postal card. Norway something. Probably Norway. Bergen, Norway. Real photo, Norway. Um, hmm. Could that be Poland? I'm not sure. I don't see. I don't know. Interesting one there. Another real photo of Norway. More Norway. Maybe it's Norwegian. Lapland, Norway. Yep. Norway. Wow, a lot of Norway. Another real photo, probably Norway. Another real photo. Looks like Norway. Real photo, real photo, real photo, real photo, real photo. More Norway here. Oslo, another real photo. Jeez, real photo. 1915 something. Looks like Norway. Maybe it is Norway. I don't know what's going on there. Probably looks like they're jumping the gorge. Fell on. Is she skiing? Norway? Wow. Some of those looks like they came out of a booklet of some sort. I'm going to say Norway just because I don't know. But 12 ounces could be Norway. Running lots of real photos. How many real photos? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, maybe 14, 15. What, at least 20, maybe? Oh, buyer's appreciation. Buyer's appreciation. J-Hope, that's yours. Norway, at least 20 real photos, maybe more. Again, I think Oslo's good. But do your own research. Oh, you could probably run a Norway lot. You guys keep fighting that out. Jay Hoke, that's yours? That was a bagga. Appreciate that. Still going on Norway? Granny's going to Norway. Or maybe Norway's coming to you. What was that one? 16. Look. Let's do it again. Buyer's appreciation. That stack right there. Okay, let's go to this box. 11 ounces. Probably, yeah, I probably won't go too awful much longer. You know, it is a school night. Who's that guy? I am going to take it out. I hate these because they always get, that's not even a postcard. They get kind of mangled when I'm folding or when I'm packing them. That's that person. Thank you for your support, whoever that is. You probably Google them. Foreign. That's Anne Hathaway's cottage. Probably someone different. Some desert views. That's advertising. Northwest Orient, right? TWA. I always get that wrong. TWA advertising. Chicago. 33 Chicago World's Fair. Chicago. Everybody, thanks for coming on in. Chicago. This is 11, 12 ounces of cards, 50 to 60, 70 cards, something like that. More Philly. There's Philly. Valley Forge. Nice. More Valley Forge. That's Pittsburgh. That's the Solux, Michigan. Can't quite read it. Northfield, Mass. Bernardstown, Mass. East Haverhill, Mass. Mass. Whistle, Lexington, Mass. Atlantic City, Boston. Throw a couple extras in. Philly, New York, maybe. Camp Grant, Illinois. Looks like a real photo in South Sudbury, Boston, Mass. Deerfield Valley, something. Mass, I believe. Mass. There's Houston, Texas, the San Jacinto Inn in Houston. Two of those. Oh, more. There's Houston, the America Hotel. A couple more of those San Jacinto Inns. Where are we at now? Colorado. Back to New Orleans, Canada. The Faces of Deadwood. Massachusetts, Concord, Holyoke, probably Worcester. Salem, Mass. Bunker Hill. Roxbury, Mass. What is that one? Salem Willows? Salem Willows, Mass. I never heard of it. Newton, Mass. Beverly, Mass. Pollock, Louisiana. That could be good. I don't know. Don't know how big that town is. New Orleans. St. Martinsville, Louisiana. New Orleans. And that Bremen guy again. That dog doesn't look like he's too happy to be there, does he? He's choking that dog. It's a boy dog. Okay, this one's running. Buyer's appreciation going. Whoever these people are, it's maybe signed by someone. No clue who that is. Population 476. Hmm. If the postmark was cleaner, probably be I would probably list it 10 to 15 bucks. All these cards, a lot of Massachusetts. We have some Louisiana, some Houston, Texas, some Colorado, Nolans, Deadwood, Mass. So who knows? Maybe that was like the only postcard issued from Pollock, Louisiana, or maybe it's Pollock. I have no idea. I don't know how to pronounce it. 44 seconds on the buyer's appreciation giving. Do all these cards. All these cards. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be done at like 9:30. We'll just yeah, we'll go back. We'll do Saturday again. Unless I'm sick. Yeah, there it is. Too bad. Yeah, too bad that's not can't see it. Because that I think that'd be good. Floral glitter greetings. Blue tree, appreciate it. Get on that giveaway if you're not already in it. Get it. Blue tree. Who's got that? J-Hook. Oh, get that lottery ticket. 17. Congrats, J-Hook. And I need to mark that one down. Here, tell you what, let's see, make it a three-peat. Here you go, J-Hook. Make it a three-peat. Buyer's appreciation going on. Get in there, buyers. Don't let J-Hook make it a three-peat. Oh, I'm getting stingy here. I'm like keep grabbing a little stack of cards. Okay, a four-peat. There's the buyer's appreciation. We'll go to this. Oh, that's a big heavy one too. But it's 10 ounces. Get in on that. 14 people. Williamsport, PA. Williamsport, PA. Williamsport, PA. Williamsport. I don't know what that reminder's about. Some motels. Williamsport, 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 Williamsport. That's a high kicker at the Wilkes-Barre mine. Let me see. Wilkes-Barre. WB, the good old WB. Wilkes-Barre. Looks like there might have been that one there. PK, how you doing? This is courthouse in Wilkes-Barre, PA, Philly. Another Philly anniversary, 1908. I think we just saw that one. Philly, more Philly. There's more Philly. That's the Founders Week, 1908 Philly. Founders Week, 1908. I've never seen these ones before. I always see those 1926s. The 250th one I always see, 1925. I don't think I've ever seen the 1908 version. Founders Week. I like these ones better than the blue and yellow ones. U.S. Mint. Philly, Philly, Philly. Philly, we saw that one. This is University of Pennsylvania. Yeah, these ones. Yeah. Oh, no, that's 225th too. Hmm. Which ones? Oh, I'm thinking about that Centennial Expo in 1926 or 36. Yeah, I like those other art ones better than these yellow and blue ones. Liberty Bell Hall looks very florally, more Philly. Alfreth's Alley in Philly. There's a Tux Oilette, Philly. Cool night view of something. Philly 1908. Is that? No, it's not. I thought it was embossed. Looks like Philly in Philly. That's the Franklin Trust Company. This Sequa Centennial in Philly. That's the afternoon concert in Willow Grove Park. Now a shopping mall, unless it's been torn down. Willow Grove Park looks like Philly. Meet me at the Eagle. That's a different view. Probably $8-9 for that card, maybe more now since it's closing up. More Philly. Cool. Ben Franklin, 1-2, Night View. More Philly, more Philly, more Philly, and Philly, and Philly, and Philly. Buyer's appreciation running, and this one's running. I'll do 20 lots, and then I think I'll be done. We'll be back Saturday. Probably play what's in the box, finish that up, and maybe pull some states. Yeah, I like these. I like these ones better. Founders Week, 1908. I don't think I've seen those before. Philly, 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 D5. We're gonna take a cheapo one here. Yeah, keep fighting it out. I gotta finish my beer. I mean, my healthy drink. A whole bunch of Williamsport. That wasn't a burp. That was another Williamsport. And we had Wilkes-Barre, PA, and back to Philly. Philly, 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 Philly. Caitlin, hello. Rennie, hello. Philly, 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 Philly. And a buyer's appreciation. I'll run an everybody giveaway after the buyers goes. D5, you're going to take it? D5 gets it. That's 18 and D5. Yep, just a couple more. Oh, I'm going to pull from all three. Let's make it a big fat one. Make it a big fat one. Oh, almost 15 ounces. But we're going at the buyer's appreciation. Who's going to get it? Oh, D5. You ruined J-Hook's run. What you can do is do it again. There you go, D5 is yours. Another buyer's appreciation giveaway. We'll do from this box. There's that. So almost 15 ounces, a little bit from each. This is Prague. Nope. Nope. Some U.S. Mint thing fell out. I don't know. Foreign, Azores, probably Azores, Sintra. Didn't we go over that? Was like Portugal. Yeah, so close. More Portugal. Why am I saying Portugal? Oh my God, my brain just went Portugal. Portugal. It's is this Astoria? No, that's just Portugal also. I had one beer. Yeah, I can't hold my one beer. It is a good beer though. It's that stout from Maine again. Yummy, yummy, yummerson. Again, it was like $4 a can. Azores, one large. What's that? Yeah, it is. It's a pounder, isn't it? Lone Pine is really good. It's only 5-1 beer. Yeah, that's a pounder, 16 ounces. It was tasty. Let me see. More Portugal, Azores. I think that's Azores. Azores. Probably the same place. Look at those big hat things. Jeez. Let me see. San Miguel, Azores. Azores. That's going to get hard to say after a couple. St. Michael's in somewhere. So all these foreign, I haven't seen any real photos. We got Philly, Gimbals. Remember Gimbals? Department store, Philly. That's a real thick card. More Philly, almost 15 ounces. More Philly. Philly. That is Williamsport, the Timber Raft. More Philly. Yeah, don't recommend. Music Shell at the Willow Grove Park. Like home, I didn't sleep well last night. I'm very tired too. So yeah, I guess the beer doesn't help. Williamsport, PA, Bank Interior. Nice. Williamsport, Seminary, Philly, Philly, Philly. Advertising, Edward, or maybe Edward Bailey. I will, I guess we'll not, or we'll be able to take dinner with the trustees and the pastors and officers of the church. Oh, that's pretty nice. Why would you get that printed up for like a 1 day? Anyway, only beer in the house is generic. Yeah, I don't drink a whole bunch. There's another real photo from Lutz, 19. Oh, this one's not dated. Usually 1940s Lutz, real photo. Let me see. This is like church services in Philadelphia, but on a certain date, 1911. That's kind of neat. More Philly Valley Forge. Not impressed. Valley Forge, Hazleton, Wilkes-Barre High School. In a pinch, I'll do that. I like small breweries, usually storters and pouts. Holy crap! Porters and stouts. That was I need to quit. All these motels, Ohio, stouts and porters. Geez, Marion, Ohio, Canton, Ohio, something about Kentucky, Akron, Ohio, Firestone Tire. Let me see. That is Camp Perry, Ohio. Military looking thing. Somewhere in Iowa, Ames, Iowa, Ottumwa, Iowa, Council Bluffs, Iowa, Burlington, Iowa. I'm not having a stroke, I don't think. Boone, Iowa, Council Bluffs, and Estherville. Yeah, good. Okay, what is this? Almost 15 seconds. Buyer's appreciation giveaway. I'm just a mush mouth nincompoop. So all these cards, we had all these foreign ones, Azores, and then we had all these Philly cards. And then we had, I mean, Willow Grove Park. Those are nice. Blue Tree. Congrats, you got that one. Real photo Philly. A church service on a specific day in 1911. Pretty good. Philly, some Valley Forge, some Hazleton, PA, and then all these motels. A lot of Ohio in here. Ohio, Camp Perry. Looks like airplane view of Camp Perry, Ohio. It's 15 ounces, almost 15 ounces. A lot of Iowa to finish, and that was Blue Tree. You guys keep fighting it out. That's a good. That's 50. That's like double what I've been. No, not double. No, you're lying, John. It's a couple more ounces than what I had been selling. So buyer's appreciation went to Blue Tree, and we'll get a everybody giveaway. Keep on fighting over that. There's a lot of stuff there. There's an everyone giveaway. Blue Tree won that one. So we had all the Azores up front, Portugal stuff, Philly. Who got that one? D5. Appreciate that. D5. Everybody giveaway running. I like this box up here better. Oh, wait. Was that Philly? I'm getting. Oh, there's a tiger. Screw it. We'll do that much. And then this much. That's got to be a pound, right? It is. Pound of cards. Free stuff. Why ask? It's free. I'm not going to shit in a box and give it away. I give out postcards. Burlington, Iowa. Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Burlington, Iowa. Des Moines, Iowa. Clinton, Iowa. Springfield, Illinois. Kewanee, Illinois. Same place. Masonic Temple, Kewanee. Burlington, Iowa. Binghamton, New York. Boonville, New York. Syracuse, New York. Buffalo, West Point, Elmira aerial view, New York, New York City. I just blocked a whole bunch of goblins. Yeah. Yeah, some goblins are no longer in my shows. Syracuse, New York, Brooklyn, New York, Norwich, New York, Owego, New York, New York City, Buffalo, New York, Great Falls, New York. What's that? Oh, it's Worcester. Worcester, Mass, Boston, something, New Bedford, Cambridge, Mass, more Mass. It's a pound of cards. This is my 20. No, this is only 19. No, this is 20. So this will be the last one. Let me see. Philly Flower Show. It's Tigger. It's Topiary Tigger. That's Philadelphia, Philly, 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 Philly. Looks like Philly, Philly, Philly. Fairmount Park Children's Playhouse. That's Willow Grove Park. More Philly, Philly, Philly. Just Jazz. Just Jazz. See, this is small and quirky. That may do well. Philly. Looks like Philly, Philly, Philly. Pittsburgh Whale. Philly, Philly Zoo. Yeah, Philly Zoo. Philly, Philly, Philly. Ah, a lot of Philly. Let me see. Lots of Philadelphia, Wellsboro, PA, unknown, Washington Crossing, Wyalusing, I think, Waynesburg, Westinghouse, Walters Park. That's the Walter Sanitarium, Wind Gap, West Middlesex, Wernersville, uh, Little Place, Scotty's Motel and Ski Shop, Waterford, White Deer, Wernersville, Willow Street, PA. Never heard of it. Walters Park, West Reading, Whitehaven, Whitehall, and Waynesburg. So a pound of postcards. There you go. I think it was a lot of Pennsylvania. Oh, we had Iowa up here. Don't forget about Iowa. Or I guess you could. And then Kewanee, Illinois. And then some New York stuff. So a pound of postcards, 90 to 100 cards, Oswego or Owego or Owego, I don't know. But all these, more Philadelphia here. $6 for a pound of It's a pound of postcards, people. Pound of postcards, people. Pay attention. Blue Tree in the lead. And Willow Street. Never heard of Willow Street. Willow Street, Pennsylvania. What's it close to? Doesn't say. Route 222. Oh, it's near Lancaster. West Reading Motel, Whitehall, and all that stuff. Pound of postcards here. Let's see, whoever wins this, I'll give you your choice. Do you want the pack of 3 postcards or you want me to shit in a box? D5. I imagine you want the postcards. Oh, wait, D5 won the giveaway. Granny won that. Postcards, right, D5? Shit in a box. Let me see. Please. You get some. Let me see. That was that. Uh, uh, what did I? I had nothing for lunch. I had D5, won the giveaway. Let me get this together. I had Dunkin's for pretty much lunch, coffee and a donut, and then 20 was Granny. Yeah, definitely go for the postcards. What's your giveaway? I don't know if they follow me or not, but anyway, I'm gonna do one more because I'm gonna do another buyer's giveaway. Use up the buyer's giveaway. I'm not doing another. There's a buyer's appreciation giveaway. Yeah, we'll get some more in here. Buyer's appreciation right there. Another big lot. Oh, okay. Thank you. And they're probably a follower, but come on. Come on. 1 pound, 1 ounce. Last one of the lot. Last one of the lot. Last one of the night. Let me go have my stroke in peace. Real photo somewhere. It says Germany. Oh, guess what? Norway. Real photo Norway. Probably Norway again. Probably Norway. Real photo. I'm going to guess Norway. Real photo, Norway. Norway. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Uh, I'm going to say more Norway, Norway, Norway. Some fjords, maybe. Looks like some blank back. No, there's a real photos. Real photos. More Norway. Look at them mean people. What's in your giveaway? I should stop. I don't know. I'm gonna say Norway. Real photo. Looks like I have a painting. Peekaboo. More real photos. Norway. Postal cards. Norway. I don't know if that's a real photo or not. Maybe. Looks like it. More Norway. Norway. There's a real photo. I'm gonna say Norway. Yeah, look at that. Norway. Don't know. That's hey, that's the King of Norway. Real photo tinted. Looks like someone colored in her eyelash or eyebrows. Real photos somewhere, foreign real photos. Oh, it's Oslo again. How many times have we seen that? Bergen and Oslo and Norway. More Norway. Norway. Oslo. Don't know what that is. Some tower in the woods. More Norway, and then Kansas, Ottawa, Kansas, and some humor cards. Utah, Evansville, Indiana, buyer's appreciation running. Birthday joys, hearty greetings. Someone getting paddled, some greetings, and a still life type thing. I don't know where that is. Old Mill. That is Cloverdale, Illinois. And that's New York. That's Chambersburg, PA, Aliquippa. Thank you, Granny Snook. Let me see. Pittsburgh, Gettysburg, California, PA. Chambersburg, PA. Harris Somethingburg, PA. Pittsburgh, PA. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Let me see. I'm not sure. Dubois, not Dubois. Nice street view, Massillon, Ohio, Cambridge Springs, PA, Pittsburgh, PA, the bookbinders again, St. Louis, Chicago River, Lancaster, PA, Chicago. There's some paper stuck on the back of that one. Whoa, pheasant. That is the Mohawk Containers Inc. MPville, New York, advertising, California, Laguna Beach, Ottumwa the Memorial Gateway at Ottawa, Kansas, and Ottawa, Kansas. So there you go. This one's running. It's £1. A lot of Norway real photos again. And like all this was Norway. Another probably dozen real photos from Norway, some Oslo. What's your giveaway? Little Lucky Decks. Hello. This is last lot of the night. Some of those and some of that. There's a buyer's appreciation running. More Norway, some Pennsylvania. That's been torn down. Gettysburg. And all this. And again, that one has some stuff stuck to the back. Advertising Timberland Lodge. Exaggeration. Kansas. Pound of postcards. A pound of postcards, people. All those buyer's appreciation going to someone who's getting that last buyer's appreciation going to Kelly. Congrats, Kelly. Pound of postcards, Fable Granny got that one. Okay. Let me write this down. Everybody, I appreciate you. We'll be back Saturday. This is Granny. And I thank you all for being here. And we'll see you on Saturday if you want. Our Swede. We haven't been to our Swede. We're going to go to our Swede. 10 types cat and there you go. See you, love it. Bye.